everyone, happy Sunday. It's been a while since I last did a video post, so today I thought I would devote my post to my recent foodie obsessions over the past few months. I'd like to start out with pistachios. These are obviously very high in monounsaturated fats and fiber, like most nuts. There is also a high amount of vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. It's not just almonds that has the vitamin E content. As for uses in the kitchen, I like to include it in trail mix. It's also really good in a holiday mix, you know, with Chex Mix and that kind of thing with cranberries, and the green color adds a little festive touch. An unexpected use that I like to use it for is on top of oatmeal. I think it's really good with cranberries and chocolate. The little salty tang is something a little unexpected for breakfast. And most traditionally it's used for baklava. Next up, I'm going to talk about Naturally More peanut butter. Yet another good source of monounsaturated fats. What's special about this peanut butter is that it has a few extra ingredients. Normally extra ingredients is a bad thing, but in this case I think it's okay. The ingredients list reads: roasted peanuts, wheat germ, flaxseed, cane sugar, egg whites, honey, and flaxseed oil. So obviously the wheat germ, one of my favorite ingredients, obviously makes me like it a lot more. But it also makes it more nutritious, and the flaxseed also contributes to that, and the egg whites increases the protein content a little bit. So for a 2 tablespoon serving of this, there are 10 grams instead of the 7 or 8 that you'll find in traditional peanut butters. Also, there are 169 calories, 11 grams of fat, and 4 grams of fiber, and just 2 grams of sugar, thanks to the honey and the cane sugar. Another interesting fact to note about this is that it is made here in Birmingham, Alabama. So I'm always in support of local products. So if you happen to come across Naturally More, I would heartily recommend it. And next up, we have parsnips. They look like white carrots, and they're closely related. And they taste similar, but not exactly the same. They're a little bit less sweet and a little bit more starchy. In terms of nutrition, they're high in potassium, manganese, and folate. So if you're lacking any of those, you might want to give these a try, or if you just want to try something different. In terms of cooking uses, I like to add them into my mashed potatoes. They add a little extra fiber, and I have a recipe up on my blog for mashed potatoes and parsnips with tempeh bacon and cheese, and they work very well in that. And finally, I have Imagine's light in sodium garden tomato soup. I just discovered this soup within the past week, and I'm kind of blown away. Because most of the time, light in sodium soups, really, I think they need more salt, and I usually add more salt, as horrible as that sounds for a future nutritionist to say. But I really enjoy the flavor of this. As the package proclaims, this version has 300 milligrams of sodium per serving, which is about 13% of the RDA. And the traditional regular sodium level has 620 milligrams per serving. So you're decreasing the sodium by more than 50% here. In terms of flavor, it's a little sweet, and it kind of reminds me of the tomato sauce that comes in ABC's 1, 2, 3s, if you remember those, or SpaghettiOs. I use it like I use other boxed soups. I usually add some beans and some extra vegetables, heat it up on the stovetop, and it makes a really easy lunch. Something else to note about this is that it is vegan. There's not any dairy in here, I don't think at all. I think some of Imagine's other soups, they're also vegan. They add soy milk instead of dairy milk. So just something to keep in mind. With that, I will conclude today's video, and I hope to talk to you soon.